OnlyFans cracked something Amazon, Netflix, and YouTube are still figuring out: how to make creators actually wealthy. We're talking about a platform that went from zero to an $8 billion valuation in just 9 years. That's faster growth than Facebook, faster than Netflix, faster than most unicorn startups Silicon Valley obsesses over. But here's what's really wild: while traditional media companies are laying off creators and slashing budgets, OnlyFans creators like Sophie Rain are pulling in $76 million annually. Not from brand deals, not from ad revenue splits, direct subscriber payments. Today, we're breaking down the three key strategies that made this possible: how OnlyFans flipped the creator economy on its head with their 80-20 revenue split, why their subscription model creates more sustainable income than any other platform, and the surprising business decisions that turned what everyone dismissed as just a porn site into a media empire that's now worth more than legacy Hollywood studios. By the end of this, you'll understand exactly why every other platform is scrambling to copy what OnlyFans figured out first. Let's start with the numbers that should make every tech executive uncomfortable. OnlyFans generated $5.55 billion in revenue last year, with roughly 1,500 employees. To put that in perspective, Netflix needs over 15,000 employees to generate $31 billion. Do the math on revenue per employee, and OnlyFans is operating at $3.7 million per employee compared to Netflix's $2.1 million. That's not just efficiency, that's a completely different business model. But here's where it gets interesting. While every other platform talks about creator monetization, they're all built on the same flawed foundation: advertising. YouTube creators get pennies from ad revenue, TikTok creators get exposure, Instagram creators get brand deals if they're lucky. OnlyFans said, forget all that noise, and built something radically different: direct payment from consumer to creator, with the platform taking a flat 20% cut. Think about what that means. A YouTube creator with 1 million subscribers might make $3,000 to $5,000 per month from ad revenue if they're lucky. An OnlyFans creator with just 1,000 paying subscribers at $10 per month is making $8,000 monthly after the platform cut. The math isn't even close. This brings us to the first strategy that changed everything: the subscription model that actually works. Most subscription services struggle with churn rates between 5% to 10% monthly. OnlyFans has managed to create what industry analysts call sticky subscriptions, with retention rates that would make Netflix jealous. The secret isn't just the content, it's the relationship model. Unlike traditional media where you're consuming content from distant celebrities, OnlyFans built intimacy into the business model. Creators respond to messages, take custom requests, and build genuine connections with their audience. And it's not just content consumption, it's relationship monetization. When subscribers feel like they have a personal connection with a creator, they don't just stay subscribed. They often increase their spending through tips and custom content. This psychological element is something traditional platforms completely missed. YouTube optimizes for watch time, TikTok optimizes for engagement, OnlyFans optimized for emotional investment, and emotional investment translates to financial investment in ways that views and likes never could. Now let's talk about the second strategy: market positioning that everyone got wrong. When OnlyFans launched in 2016, the media immediately labeled it as a porn platform. The company could have fought this narrative, but instead they leaned into it strategically. Why? Because adult content has the highest willingness to pay of any digital content category. While other platforms were racing to be advertiser friendly, OnlyFans embraced being advertiser hostile. This wasn't a bug, it was a feature. By positioning themselves outside the traditional advertising ecosystem, they avoided the content restrictions, algorithm changes, and revenue sharing models that plague every other creator platform. Think about it. YouTube creators live in constant fear of demonetization. One wrong word, one controversial topic, one algorithm change, and their income disappears overnight. OnlyFans creators don't have that problem because their revenue doesn't depend on advertiser approval. It depends on subscriber satisfaction, which is a completely different and more stable dynamic. But here's what's really clever about their positioning: they didn't limit themselves to adult content. Comedians started using the platform for uncensored material. Musicians began offering exclusive content. Fitness instructors created premium workout programs. The platform became a space for any content that was too niche, too controversial, or too premium for traditional social media. This diversification happened organically because the business model supported it. When creators can make real money from a smaller, more dedicated audience, they don't need to chase viral content or algorithm optimization. They can focus on serving their specific community, which creates better content and stronger creator-audience relationships. The third strategy is perhaps the most important. They solved the creator economy's biggest problem: inconsistent income. Traditional creator monetization is feast or famine. A viral video might generate thousands in ad revenue one month, then nothing the next. Brand deals are sporadic and often don't align with creator values. OnlyFans created predictable, recurring revenue streams. Monthly subscriptions provide baseline income. Tips and custom content create upside potential. The combination gives creators financial stability that's impossible on other platforms. This stability allows creators to invest in better content, equipment, and marketing, which creates a positive feedback loop of growth. But there's another layer to this that most people miss. OnlyFans didn't just create a platform, they created an entire ecosystem. Creators use Twitter and Instagram for marketing, driving traffic to their OnlyFans where the actual monetization happens. This multi platform strategy means OnlyFans benefits from the marketing reach of other platforms without having to build those features themselves. It's brilliant when you think about it. Let Instagram handle discovery and marketing. Let Twitter handle community building and engagement. OnlyFans handles the one thing those platforms can't or won't do effectively: direct monetization. They became the payment processor for the entire creator economy. Now, here's where the story gets really interesting. While OnlyFans was quietly building this creator wealth machine, traditional media companies were making the opposite choices. Netflix started cracking down on password sharing. YouTube increased ad loads and decreased creator revenue shares. Instagram prioritized Reels over creator-friendly content formats. Every decision these platforms made pushed creators toward alternatives, and OnlyFans was perfectly positioned to capture that migration. When Tumblr banned adult content, creators moved to OnlyFans. When YouTube's algorithm changes hurt smaller creators, they looked for platforms with more predictable income. OnlyFans became the beneficiary of every other platform's creator hostile policies. The timing couldn't have been better. The pandemic hit just as OnlyFans was hitting its stride. Suddenly, millions of people needed alternative income sources. Traditional employment became uncertain. The gig economy showed its limitations. OnlyFans offered something different: the ability to build a business around your personal brand and content. This is where the $8 billion valuation starts to make sense. OnlyFans isn't just a content platform, it's financial infrastructure for the creator economy. They're processing billions in payments, taking a percentage of every transaction, and providing creators with tools to build sustainable businesses. That's not a social media company, that's a fintech company disguised as a content platform. The current sale discussions at an $8 billion valuation put OnlyFans in the same league as companies like Paramount, which owns CBS, Showtime, and decades of premium content. The difference is OnlyFans achieved this valuation in under a decade with a fraction of the employees and infrastructure costs. But here's what should really concern traditional media executives. OnlyFans proved that direct creator monetization scales better than advertising-based models. Their revenue per user is higher than Netflix, their creator retention is better than YouTube, and their growth trajectory is steeper than any traditional media company. The implications go far beyond adult content. OnlyFans demonstrated that consumers will pay premium prices for content when they feel a direct connection to creators. They'll pay for exclusivity, for personalization, for access that feels special. These are lessons that apply to every content category, from education to entertainment to news. What OnlyFans really cracked wasn't just creator monetization, they cracked the psychology of digital relationships and turned it into a business model that generates billions. While other platforms were optimizing for engagement metrics, OnlyFans optimized for emotional investment and financial commitment. The result is a platform that makes creators wealthy, keeps subscribers engaged, and generates massive profits with minimal overhead. It's the creator economy model that everyone else is now trying to copy, but the head start might be insurmountable. That's how a platform everyone dismissed as just another adult site became worth more than Hollywood studios and changed the entire creator economy in the process. The question isn't whether OnlyFans succeeded, it's whether traditional platforms can adapt fast enough to compete with what they built.